Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be bringing you some more Elden Ring gameplay and performance. So there is a unlock FPS utility available, so I thought I'd try it out and just see what kind of performance you could get if you basically took off the shackles. So I just want to quickly go to my in-game settings. So for the way for this one to work, you do have to use borderless window mode, which means you're limited to the maximum refresh rate of your monitor. I'm using the LG B9. It's a 4K 120Hz OLED, so 120 FPS is my maximum, but that should be okay. So playing at resolution of 3840 by 2160, and as you can see, everything's maxed out. The only thing I've turned off is motion blur as a personal choice. So let's see how the game performs now without any limitations. Now the actual patch or the unlocker utility does also have an FOV modifier. I've increased the FOV by 10. I did try increasing it by 25, but it seemed to break the graphics in some areas, so I've reduced it by 10. Hopefully this will improve things. I'm just going to play through the game, see if there's any bugs or how well it works. In this area where there's loads of foliage, you can see even with the frame rate limit removed, not getting much above 60 FPS anyway. So those that are complaining about the game being locked, you need to think about what kind of system you have and what kind of performance you could potentially achieve, because this game is not that easy to run, even though it doesn't look as great as some people would have hoped. I'm just going to slaughter a few of these guys. Just want to check that the game actually still runs correctly. A lot of these games, the frame rate is tied to the physics engine of the game, and as a result that can break if the frame rate's too high. So far so good. Let's sneak up on this guy, see if he notices I'm here. Thought I'd do a back attack, I guess I wasn't close enough. There's a few more wandering around here, I'm just going to take them out. So the game still suffers some of those kind of frame rate drops. I don't know why that happens. That was a massive frame spike there, and it really does break the immersion of the game. Now, as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been a day one patch or anything since the game's been launched. I haven't seen any patches since it's launched, so hopefully the devs are aware of the issue and are doing something to fix this. My problem is with most games these days is, how do these things get out of quality control? Like, customers can play the game for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes and notice that there's issues like this. So it really has to come down to they're aware of the issues but just don't know how to fix it, or they've just been rushed to get a game out on a deadline and they've prioritized other things. That's the only kind of thing I can think of, because it's not right. Within 10-15 minutes people can see that there's issues running the game on PC, and any kind of quality control team worth their salt should have noticed that and dealt with it. But all that being said, the game is a good game. Don't let some of the negativity of some of the performance issues you know, tar the game, because it is actually a good game. It just needs to be patched, and I believe they will, but you never know these days. Take this guy out, because if he calls everyone else, I'll be in trouble. These guys I can handle one-on-one, no problem. A gang of them, it's not that easy. Take this guy out. The back attach looks proper savage on this game. Does not look like any fun. So still getting around 70 frames per second. That seems to be the kind of middle ground when you're outside and there's a good amount of foliage around and PCs. So even on an RTX 3090, don't be expecting blistering frame rates at 4K at least. And at 1440p, yeah, that might change. Getting a little bit too strong for these guys now. He caught me at the perfect time. Just gonna clear out all of these guys and then travel to some new areas. I know you guys have seen this particular spot of gameplay quite a bit, so I'll move on. Just need to avoid this guy for now. I want to leave him till last. Let's take out these guys. Nice, he heard. Now he wants to come and help his friend. As long as it's just you two, I don't mind. Take out the one in front first. He's a lot easier to kill. The thing about the lock-on system on this game, when there's multiple enemies around, it kind of just automatically goes to a different enemy. It can throw you off, and you end up making yourself vulnerable, which is annoying. I need to take this one out. These two work well as a team. Right, the big guy won't leave me alone, so I'm just going to kill him first if he keeps attacking me. More attack should do it. Okay, now you're on your own. Shouldn't be too hard to take you out. Okay, job done. So anytime you see these glowing skulls, make sure you crack them because they always hold golden runes, which will give you around 200 runes. So it's good to collect those every time you see them. Take out the rest of these soldiers. So getting around high 70s at the moment. Probably when you're inside buildings, you'll get a considerable boost in frame rate. Again, I'm going to be limited to 120 FPS due to my refresh rate, but I am playing at 4K, so it's not a bad limit to have, because trying to achieve 4K at 120, it's not very easy. There's one hiding over here. He's stuck or something. Help him get free. I think that's everyone now. Just double check just to make sure. Yeah, they're all dead. Okay, let's call a horse. Just gonna check around just to make sure I have killed everyone. Yeah, they're all dead. Let's move on then. May as well replenish my flask while I'm here. Like, these guys are pretty tough. But I'm strong enough to kill these guys now, so I'll have a one-on-one on the foot. You can kill them while on your horse, but I prefer to take them on foot. So I've got a great shield, so I can withstand their attack. Okay. When they fall off the horse, they're pretty much just vulnerable. Okay, I don't think that was supposed to happen, but maybe that's a sign of broken physics due to the frame rate, possibly, I don't know. But these are the problems that can arise. A few more of these guys here. Get its attention. I don't want to fight both of them at once, I just need to get one of them to notice me, and then we can take them on. I'll take this one on while he's kind of separated from his buddy. Try and take him out. Go. Another thing I like about this game is when you kill a group of enemies, you'll get a certain amount of refills to your flask, so you don't always have to run straight back to a grace kind of point, which is kind of like the equivalent to the bonfire in the Dark Souls games. There's one more of these guys to take out. Of one of these skulls, and I'm going to try my hand at getting into that little kind of camp over there. Not too sure how much resistance I'm going to meet. I want to try and fight him on his own. See if I got any projectiles that I can quickly equip. I've got some blades actually. I'm going to try and get his attention. Throw a knife at him and see what he does. Okay, now he wants it. Well, let's see what you got. Horse die. What a shame. Okay, good to go. I'm gonna take out these this camp. I'm gonna try and lead this guy away from his wolf and throw a knife at him. See what you got. That sword is no joke. It's gone into his berserk kind of mode. And he's strong. I couldn't even block that attack. Oh man, he took me straight out. That guy is pretty strong. I'm definitely going to want to take him out. Hopefully I can win his sword as well if I do. So luckily for me, I'm not too far away. So I'll just jump on my horse and go and get back my my runes. Well, yeah, we'll definitely have to have a rematch with that guy. I wasn't expecting him to be so strong, kind of caught me off guard there. But dying's not a big deal on this game. At least, not as bad as Dark Souls, where you had like you'd lose like health over time to a degree, and then you had to find an ember to get your full health back. That used to be annoying as hell. That doesn't seem to be the case on this game. But anyway, it's time for the rematch. Let's see how I do this time. When he's in his berserk mode, I've got to take him seriously. It's not a joke. You can't really block his attacks either. Whoa. He does like these crazy combos. Okay, I took him out this time, but that wasn't easy. Take out this wolf, and then I'll take out his friend. I wonder if everyone in that camp is just as strong. Came out of nowhere. As quickly as possible. started there. Got one flask back. And boy did I need it. Some more walls and another one of those berserker type guys. I want to win his sword. Hopefully when I kill one of them I'll get one of those great swords. They look really strong. Don't know if I have the requirements to use it though. Try and kite him out here without his walls. Tough now in his berserk mode. I'm gonna wait for this to run out. We'll try and find the best time to attack. Finishes off with like, gotta take him out quickly now. This friend. He's not good. Man, these guys ganged up. I don't know where the other one came out of nowhere, but I wasn't ready for that. That's okay, I'm not too far away. I just want to kill all of them, get into the camp, and then see what's in there. But man, those guys are strong. I'm going to make sure I kill all of the ones on horseback first. Then I'll deal with the other guy individually. So let's try that again. So yeah, this is going to be like a long play because I want to see like how stable the game is. People have been complaining about crashes, etc. I haven't really experienced any crashes, but I have experienced the frame spikes, which are a bit definitely unwelcome, and they really hurt the way the game feels. I'll just take out these guys first, so I don't end up getting ambushed again. Dealt with you. Now I just got to deal with your other friend on horseback who's around here somewhere. Here you are, no more surprises. I'm going to deal with you guys first. There's one more on horseback over here. This one, I don't want to take any chances now. When I fight those other guys in the camp, I want it to be an even playing field. I don't want anyone running up and joining in the fun. Yeah, charge attack's pretty easy. Still I got out of the way of that. Tougher than the others. Okay, now I can try this again, and I better do a better job because I don't have any more healing ability due to already depleting my flasks. That's a good counter attack. He hasn't got much health left, so I better get to him quick. Take out the walls. That shouldn't be too hard. The walls are easy work. It's hoping for a flask refill, but guess not. Just me and you now. Actually, no, you got to walk with you as well. And this guy's all about the beef. Ran straight in. Okay, now just these walls, and then that's it. It's a heavily guarded camp, so I wonder if there's anything good in here. Okay, that is all of them. See if there's anything in here. Tomorrow's cookbook, so there's a special move I can probably learn. Maybe that berserk charge, that'll be useful for me. Where the hell did this guy come from? How the hell did I miss you? Oh. The last guy and he cleaned me out. As you can see, it's very easy to die on this game. And I want my souls back, so I'm going to have to try and get into that camp. And there's going to be a lot of defense, so this is going to be one of the hardest retrievals I've ever had to do. So I want to try and... How did I do that? I was going to try and rush in there and get my runes back and then get out of there. I think I got enough runes to level up something, so I want those back. Because as with all Souls games, if you die now, all of those runes that you left in that little camp area or the last location you'll lose those for good. So I'm just going to jump in, grab my runes, and get out. Hopefully I won't die from this height. I've got my runes now, so I don't mind just fighting this guy because it's no big deal now. Okay, let's do this. Got some range on that weapon. So I've got one of his, I've got his gauntlet, but I don't really care about his armor. I'm more interested in his weapon. I think I've got everything in this camp anyway, but just want to double check and take out these walls. I haven't got any more projectile weapons. Take him out first. Alright, I dealt with him before he was able to deal with me. Okay, these guys give you a decent amount of experience though. Let's move on. Massive pack of wolves there. just get ambushed or circled. It's just the alpha now. And there is one more. Damn, that took a lot of damage. Okay, I dealt with all of those. Two golden runes. Nice. So even with the FPS unlocker, you know, you're not gonna get amazing performance at 4K at least until the new GPUs come out, because the game is a lot more demanding than people would think. I'm not too sure what performance level it runs at on the next gen consoles. I'm assuming 60 as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were locked to 30 FPS just due to how demanding this game is. Now there's a chance I could jump across here, but then there's two bears waiting for me. I don't know if I want to do that, but why not? Let's just give it a try. Oh, I just about made it, like by the skin of my teeth. Okay, let's do this. This guy's tough. Managed to kill one of them. Don't know how well I'll do against the other. I think I'm gonna try and avoid this one for now. Good chance I won't make it out of here alive. I'm gonna have to fight it, aren't I? Come on then, let's go. Let's try and counter attack when I can. Okay, let's keep this up. Took it down. I haven't been over here before, so I wonder what I'll find. What I could do is with another flask refill. Around 9,000 runes, and with some of there's two more bears here. I should probably apply some stealth. I don't think I've got enough health to deal with two of them, so I'm gonna try and sneak past them. Why are there so many bears around here? We have here smithing stone. Artist shack. What's going on with this photo? Well, this painting, should I say. It's got all this mist around it. Maybe it's a portal to somewhere. I'm not going to mess with it now because it'll probably lead me somewhere that I wouldn't even be able to survive, but I'm going to save it. Anyway guys, I think I'll leave it there. That just gave you an idea of how the game performs at 4K with a little bit of adjusted FOV and of course unlocked frame rate. Don't expect too much, as the game is more demanding than you may think, but I think I'll keep using this. It's kind of nice to have a bit more than 60 frames. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.